Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the last episode, we finally saw Kanashiro's fallout as he turned himself over to the police. And we need to celebrate our success after we've done our exams. So until then, we're just going to be doing our regular daily activities. Starting with calling Kawakami, because we need to see if she's okay, because last episode she was in hospital and oh, she's working again. Oh, you worked so hard. Hi, this is Becky. Wait, it's you. It's summer, but don't lose focus. You're still in high school, so don't go out playing at night. Wait, is this considered playing at night or worse? Well, it's under my supervision. It's fine. Does your room need cleaning, or did you need me to cook for you? I provide all sorts of services. But, there's stuff I need to talk to you about, so would you request me? Of course I would request you, Kawakami.
I'll head over right now.
I'll be heading over there, right away. Then, please wait for me, master.
Hey.
I actually really like the antique view of this room. But I have to say goodbye to it today. The thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. What? Takase-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands. So this is just what I have to do. Is this really what you want? What I want? Takase-kun's guardians say the only true way to apologize to Takase-kun is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? I wonder if I can escape all this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. That's why I'm going to quit both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? Look, it's your decision, not mine. As much as I really want you to stay, I also worry about your health as well, so I take that into consideration as well. That's what I decided. But did I really decide it on my own? Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet, I still felt the need to teach. I wonder why I feel that way even now. Look. That's your answer, not mine. You need to find it for yourself. Kaiba-kun. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure there won't ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of the rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now I spend all my free time at part-time jobs just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takase-kun like this. Mistakes can always be fixed. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money. And that is my answer. Well, what do you think? Look, if you're asking me, that's the right choice.
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within. You've learnt well. I learnt that from you. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. I feel Kawakami's trust in me is strengthening. Man, I'm super on that Makoto bandwagon, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a little bit scandalous, but maybe.
Alright.
She tries so hard. I've been so worried about making money, but I haven't been paying attention to my students. Especially to you. Oh, I think you've given me plenty of attention, don't worry. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled, just like Takeshi-kun was. But from now on, I'm going to protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. Well, that's reassuring. Leave it to me. I can be decisive when it counts. I'll speak with the Takesi's. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to run away anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. Alright, it's time for me to go.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Good night.
I hope it goes well for her.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You're really clueless, huh?
That's preposterous. If what you say is true. Was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Why don't you ask her yourself? You're her sister, right?
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
I thought you didn't believe in other worlds. Now you suddenly decided it's all true? Take it how you will.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies,
Or...
or everything you've stated is true.
bingo.
Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
Yes.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Well, it only took like, what, 50 hours? But I guess you're finally starting to cooperate.
It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I made a deal with Sainijima.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
What a place to gain a new confidant. Prosecutor Sainijima of the Judgment Persona.
All right.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. I stand corrected. It was they who targeted your group first, wasn't it? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
How topical. I just read a book on them. The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously, the Phantom Thieves are amazing. Isn't it so cool how they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you.
You want to tell me about that phone conversation, old man? Sounded very intriguing.
Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Yeah. Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
Man, that's still a pimping outfit.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Me? Yeah. Probably not.
Well, I think they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
No problem. See you later, old-timers.
Yes, I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, to think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a few people are entitled to change the world, like you, future Prime Minister.
It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
You know, holding down the fort.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
See ya.
What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
You're right.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
Yep. We need to do this as a team.
Even you're saying such things?
What? I mean, what? You don't want us to study?
Let's leave those guys be. I couldn't ask the last time I was here. But what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives.
Yep. Got a nice little attic area all to myself.
He's got complicated circumstances.
Ain't that right?
We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
No problem.
That's terrible.
Yeah, well, you know, past is the past. You gotta move forward and all that.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exam?
Ryuji, study. Oh. That was a serious question.
Not really.
At least he's honest about it.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though.
Open spaces. Which one was open spaces? I know claustrophobia is. Small spaces.
Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
Ryuji, I want you to take that sentence and say it again to yourself. Very slowly. This is... okay, that sentence reminded me of a dumb anime... I'd seen from an anime. I don't even know what anime it was, where a bunch of students were reading an English map, but it was dubbed in English and they didn't bother to change the joke, so it was a bunch of students just going, I can't read English, can you read English? No, I can't read English, I can't speak English even. It was so dumb. Oh man.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san.
This should be good.
This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass? Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
They at least could have used the term vigilantes.
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
We just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
It could be bigger than someone who's a member of a mafia.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. Wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
God, you are sidestepping the subject so hard right now, Ryuji.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
I second that notion.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
Dude, of course!
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck with that, Ryuji.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Fireworks and yukatas. Guess it's that time of the year. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. That sounds pretty dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a Shujin student. You know a girl named Yumiko Mogami? She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse.
Oh!
This is a good opportunity for us. Kenishiro's change of heart has probably opened up some deeper parts of Mementos. Let's make some time and talk about it at the hideout. Lovesick cyberstalking girl. Apologies for the weird cut right there. I'm gonna be honest, I was actually halfway through my outro even. And I noticed that this was a pretty short episode, so I thought to myself, okay, there's actually one more thing that I can do before we finish off, so how about we do that, because
Well then.
we're still going to be going to Mementos, but I think it's a bit more appropriate if we do everything that we need to do before we go to Mementos, especially considering the task that I forgot that we needed to do is very, very short. I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? Well, I haven't actually followed through on any of those requests yet. But that's all gonna change today. Good morning. What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days are asking me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example? What do you mean? Hey, I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Oh, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again. You may be on different sides of the fences, but I do think he's actually worried about the people. It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kenishiro spilling the beans, the organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous.
How tragic.
The Phantom Thieves. In this internet society, every silly little thing gets its 5 minutes of fame. But, just like a fleeting firework, they are destined to be forgotten once summer ends. Now that I think about it, there's an organism that has its own short-lived glimmer. That's right, fireflies. They're probably something akin to the magic creatures you city kids. Kaiba-kun, you haven't been completely tainted by city life yet, so here's a question.
Give it a try.
What is the name of the light-producing substance in fireflies? That's luciferin.
Well done.
Correct. That's actually another one I knew a little bit about. When luciferin combines with oxygen, it undergoes oxidation and emits light. A firefly cannot cry, so it burns its body, or so they say. Their light is actually a chemical reaction called a cold light. It doesn't produce heat like fire. Once again, I didn't actually know that part about it, so you learn something new every day.
Alright.
Now that I think about it, there's a fireworks show next week. It may not be a bad idea to go see them. However, don't become so blinded by the far-off lights that you can't see the exams in front of you. Oh my god, that was a stretch, buddy!
Hey!
God, all these teachers finding clever ways to remind you of your exams. I want to go relax somewhere after exams end. The 18th, huh? Kaiba-kun, please come to the student guidance office. I repeat, Kaiba-kun, please come to the student guidance office.
Hey!
That sounded like Kawakami. I wonder what's up.
Sorry.
Sorry to pull you out of class, but it's about Takase-kun's guardians. I told them that I'm not going to pay them anymore. I'm quitting my part-time job too, although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher. No matter what others say, I won't waver. Well, that's great! So, thank you for giving me such good advice. I just thought you should be the first to know. I'm just going to assume that this is California lady. Miss Kawakami, you have a guest. The Takases are here.
What?
They're here? At school? How long are you gonna make us wait? Him again. You know it, lady! How rude. Takes one to know one. I guess a student is only as good as his teacher. Obviously, you lack proper education. I'll have you know that I haven't gotten a single class question wrong during my entire time here. You thought you could just call and say you're not going to pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know...
It's what I decided for Takeshi-kun's sake. I'm going to make sure there won't be any more students like him who... So you're just trying to get out of your responsibility. I bet you don't even care about Taiki. How are you still a teacher? Maybe we really should sue the Board of Education. Are you okay with that? A teacher who caused her student to die would surely cause a scandal. I'm not going to run or hide. I'm going to spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal action, then go ahead. Regardless, I'll continue teaching. I've decided that that's the best apology I can make to Takeshi-kun. Paying money to you two is not the solution, to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. You know, about your little stint as a sex worker.
What?
How did you... Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? I mean, the amount of money you're paying us can't come from just a teacher's salary. Well, shall we head on over to the faculty office? Stop, please. Huh, a teacher working in the sex industry? You've definitely done it all this time. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taiki's matter unsettled. You know what you have to do, right? Pay up, and don't ever call us again with this garbage about stopping the payments. I guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet. But you were so determined! I know. But what am I supposed to do? What about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. I need to do something. Only I can do something. I can't do this anymore. What are their names again? Who? The Takeshis? The husband is Toshio-san, and his wife is Hiromi-san. Haha, I could never forget them. I send them money every week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. A Shujin teacher asking the Phantom Thieves for help would be...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was so excited to tell you what I decided, and then it ended up like this. Just forget everything, okay? If you think about it, I'm right back where I started. I guess I'll never be able to change. Class is about to start. I need to go. A teacher made to suffer. God damn it, that request title is on point. Don't worry, Kawakami. I will solve your problem today. (7/18) Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The Fireworks Festival! You're really quick to look that up without stuff like that. Get back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow! Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about these things later. Yeah. At least we had the same fireworks festival in mind. Okay, now let's end off the episode. I think that's a bit more akin to the usual length of my videos. Anyway, exams start Wednesday, don't they? Make sure you get some studying in. Not today, Cat, because today we're going to go to Mementos, but of course that will happen on the next episode of Let's Play Persona 5. So, if you like this episode, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that fun stuff, and I will see you guys then. We gotta do some training!